I have a confession to make. Last Friday's video contained false or misleading information about McDonald's chicken nuggets. I make no excuses for this channel's dissemination of fake nug news. I can only apologize, ask your McGiveness, and try to do McBetter next time. In Friday's video, I said nugget trivia. Apparently there's only 6 different shapes of McDonald's nugget. Like, they're cut to look random, but actually they're like nugget punch or whatever they use only has 6 different holes. Turns out there's only 4 nug shapes, not 6, which on the bright side means I did get a full set in my Macca's haul. Since filming that video, I have been down a pretty deep nug wormhole on the internet. The Australian Macca's website didn't seem to have much of the stuff that I was looking for, not that I could find anyway, but the Canadian McDonald's website was like a treasure trove of nug formation. They even have this great video on their website showing you how McNuggets are manufactured. It's not a word. I'll put a link to the full video below, but basically the first part of the process is this like zany theme park for chickens. First, the chickens get taken to the deboning department where they get put on this like chicken merry-go-round. Then they get shot off this little blue conveyor belt, chopped up into pieces, and actually, I guess it's not really like a theme park. Then the chicken breasts get fired into a giant bin and wheeled into the blending department. P.S. Is it just me, or is it kind of disconcerting seeing that much raw meat getting wheeled around in a big tub? Anyway, then the meat all gets tipped into this big grinder where it's mulched up and seasoned and turned into this stuff. Then the chicken mulch is wheeled into the forming room, and this is the part I really wanted to show you. Here's the heavy-duty nug press that squashes the chicken meat into the same 4 shapes over and over again. According to McDonald's Canada, the 4 shapes we make Chicken McNuggets in was the perfect equilibrium of dipability and fun. 3 would have been too few. 5 would have been like wacky. Then the nugs are double battered, first with regular batter and then with a tempura batter. Then the nuggets are partially fried, just enough to set all of that batter, but not enough to actually cook the meat. Then they're frozen, bagged up, and shipped to your local McDonald's for your eating pleasure. So anyway, there's the story of the 4 official nug shapes. But while I was researching this video, I also came across a story about an ultra rare secret 5th nug shape. Well, kind of. In 2009, Rebecca Spade of Dakota City, Nebraska was treating her children to 99-cent Nugget Tuesday, which is apparently a thing, at her local McDonald's when she came across a life-changing discovery.
I picked it up for a closer look and I was just like, this is George Washington.
She found this poppable president mixed in amongst the nuggets. A debatable depiction, but if you look in the right light...
The hairline right here, the eye.
So she takes this nugget, this George Washington nugget, keeps it in a freezer for 3 years to like wheel out and show to her friends. And then after 3 years, she finds out that her church is raising money to send kids to summer camp. And so she pulls out the nugget, takes a few photos, and puts it up on eBay. I want you to pause this video right now and have a guess about how much you think this McNugget McSold for. The winning bid, $8,100 US. But then the story takes a kind of unexpected turn because apparently, shocker, the person who bid $8,100 turned out to not actually want to pay $8,100 for a George Washington nugget. The last news story I could find said that she was investigating the 2nd and 3rd highest bidders, but I'm not optimistic. I do want to leave you with this last piece of information I found on the Canadian McDonald's website, or I should say information I did not find. In the Q&A section where I was finding all of this information, one person wrote, "Is there a way to buy chicken nuggets in the morning?" And you click that link, broken link, page removed. So apparently there is an answer to that question, but McDonald's does not want us to know. That's all the nug news to this minute. Subscribe here, that's the right direction, didn't even have to point twice. If you like videos about me talking about food, then you, wrong way, then you should click here for a video about an American cereal party. Click here for my latest video, and click here for a playlist of all the videos from 2018. Bam, end screen.